Welcome to part 2 of my notes on adding integers. So today in these notes, we're going to review the rules and then do some straight up practice problems. So the first rule we have here is adding integers with the same signs. So the sum of two positive, remember sum means answer to an addition problem. So the sum of two positive integers is positive. And here's an example, 6 plus 2 is positive 8. So the sum of two negative integers is negative. And we have the example, negative 6 plus negative 2 is negative 8. So if the signs are the same, just add them up. If they're positive, keep it positive. If they're both negative, keep it negative. Now, adding integers with different signs. So it says find the difference, which means we're going to subtract them. So find the difference and take the sign of the number that has the bigger value, bigger absolute value. And sometimes you'll hear me say keep the sign of the most. So we have 4 plus negative 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. And we're going to keep it negative. We're going to make it negative 2 because we have more negatives here. Or if we took the absolute value of both, this would have the larger absolute value. Or we can find zero pairs and cancel out. So remember when we did the math, if we had 7 negatives and 4 positives, we could take away 4 positives. We could take away 4 negatives. Those would create zero pairs, and we'd be left with 3 on the negative side, so our answer would be negative 3. Okay, moving right along here. Why do zero pairs work? Zero pairs work because of the additive inverse property. Inverse means opposite. So any number in its additive and its inverse equals 0. So 4 plus negative 4 equals 0. 8 plus negative 8 equals 0. 10 plus negative 10 equals 0 because all those situations, they're both opposites. Or we can use a number line. So let me show you. Let me scroll down here and show you how to use the number line. Okay, so here's how the number line works. Okay, we have 2 plus 7. So we would start at 2, and we would add positive 7. If we're adding a positive, we're going to go in the positive direction. So I would go to the right. Now remember, when you're counting, you always move forward. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we would end up on positive 9. So 2 plus 7 is positive 9. Now let me show you with the negatives. So the first number is negative 2. And we're going to add negative 7. So if we want to add negatives, we got to go the other direction to the left. So we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd end up at negative 9. Okay? So that's how you would use a number line. Now I'm going to go through these using the rules from above. But when you do these on your own, you're certainly more than welcome to use a number line. So 1 plus 4, the signs are the same, so add them up. 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, signs are different, so negative 1 plus negative 4. Sorry, the signs are same again, so just add it up. 1 plus 4 is 5, and I'm going to keep negative 5 because they're both negative. Now, signs are different. 7 plus negative 5, so I'm going to subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2, and I have more positives, so it's positive 2. Sorry, I skipped around here. Let's go back over here. 5 plus 3, signs are the same, so just add them up. 8 and keep it positive because they're both positive. Once again, signs are the same. 5 plus 3 is 8, and I'm going to keep it negative because they're both negative. Over to here, negative 6 plus 4. Signs are different, so I'm going to subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2. And I'm going to make it negative 2 because I have more negatives. 6 plus negative 4. Signs are different, so I'm going to subtract. 6 minus 4 is 2. And I'm going to keep it positive 2 because I have more positives. Okay, we already did this one. So 7 plus 5. Signs are the same, so I'm going to add them up. And I get 12. And I'm going to keep it positive because they're both positive. Okay, 6 plus 6, signs are the same. I'm going to add it up. 12, and I'm going to keep it positive because they're both positive. Here the signs are different. So 6 minus 6 is 0. And another way of looking at this is also the additive inverse property, which says when you add opposites, it equals 0. Okay, next one, 8 plus negative 3, signs are different. So subtract, 8 minus 3 is 5. And I'm going to keep it positive 5. Okay, we have negative 8 plus 3, so signs are different. So I'm going to subtract, 8 minus 3 is 5. And this time it's going to be negative because I have more negatives. 5 plus 5 is 10, and I'm going to keep it positive because they're both positive. Negative 5 plus 5, okay, signs are different, so subtract, and I get 0. Once again, that's the additive inverse property. And here we have negative 9 plus 8, so we're going to subtract because the signs are different. And we're going to make it negative because I have more negatives. And the last one, signs are different, so subtract, and I get 1. And I'm going to keep it positive because I have more positives. So remember, if the signs are the same, both positive, I keep it positive. If they're both negative, I add and keep it negative. Same with positives. But the signs are different, I'm going to subtract and keep the sign of the most or the larger absolute value. So that concludes our part 2 notes on adding integers. I hope you have a great day.